Oh hey there lads, my name is Lassie and welcome to BattleBit, a new free-to-play low-poly first-person shooter that genuinely, and I'm not just saying this for dramatic effect, it genuinely scratches a big Battlefield itch I have. Despite its obvious design direction, let's dive into it. Of course, the first thing we need to address is the visuals. It's not a very pretty game by any means, but at the same time, it isn't a bad-looking game either. It goes the low poly count route, similar to Roblox or Minecraft. Textures are extremely minimalistic. The lighting is flat across the entire map, though some maps do feature lovely skybox designs, but overall it's absolutely a simple looking game with a very clear design language throughout. This applies to the menus as well. Everything is bare minimum in terms of its looks. However, that's not to say this game is bare bones in terms of gameplay. BattleBit is clearly borrowing quite significantly from the Battlefield franchise. I don't think that's trying to be hidden here at all. But compared to the recent launch of Battlefield 2042, I do really have to say, as hilarious as it might sound, BattleBit does some things better. Off the top of my head, the menus are crystal clear. I didn't even need to think about where some of the particular options would be found. Nothing was buried in subsections of other options. Everything was just there after one or two clicks of the mouse. You can zoom in and out of the spawn screen, something I have been asking for in Battlefield since 2015 or 2016. There's plenty of destruction across all of the maps. Some maps even feature entire buildings that can be picked away with RPGs. There's plenty of vehicles to choose from and weapons to customize in tons of detail. There's actual classes that are differentiated on the battlefield purely by their visual designs. But the most impressive thing, and I even struggle to say this because it's so bizarre, but honestly, the gunplay in this game is actually so good. I have no idea how the small team of developers have done this, but in a game that looks like Roblox, they've managed to get the gunplay somewhere between Battlefield 4 and more hardcore shooters like Squad or Arma. Seriously, go and try this game yourself and let me know in the comments section. It's so hard to explain in a video, but the gunplay is genuinely really good. There's spread, there's recoil, there's variations as you use different weapon types, there's different firing modes and ammo. It really plays very well. BattleBit is being developed by a small team of 3, according to the game's store page on Steam. It's self-published too, which means funds for development presumably came from the community on Patreon, I believe. From what I can gather, BattleBit itself isn't exactly new either. It seems to have somewhat launched back in 2017, but has since been reworked and remastered into this version I'm showing you today. It launched into its playtest on the 15th of January and has already seen massive growth. If we check out the Steam charts, the player counts for all the Steam games, we can see that at the time of recording this video, the 24-hour peak player count has already climbed all the way to 2,185 players, with a new peak player count constantly breaking through. Now, I'm unsure of the full player count right now, but the developers did share that over 24,000 accounts had signed up for this playtest after just 47 hours. Again, it's not a real comparison, but I know the comments on this video will be interested. Battlefield 2042's 24-hour peak player count at the time of recording this video is just 10,000. That's Steam alone. Don't forget consoles and other PC platforms need to be taken into consideration. BattleBit also hit 1,300 live viewers on Twitch, while BF 2042 sits at around 600 to 700. Again, it's by no means a one-to-one comparison. I know you lads understand that, as there are just so many variables going on, but I understand plenty of you will just want to see the numbers and compare them. The bigger maps, the class-based gameplay, the weapon choice and customization options, the vehicle selection and squad play all sort of coincide with BattleBit to make it feel like a weird Roblox-esque Battlefield game. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I like it more than 2042, because at the end of the day, for me personally, it could be very different for you watching. I've never really gotten into these low poly games very much, but what I will say is that BattleBit, for all its quirks, it surprisingly nails that Battlefield feeling that I think many of us are searching for right now after the launch of 2042. But like always, let me know what you think of this this down in the comment section below. Are you going to check out this game, or are you just going to stick with Battlefield 2042? We should hopefully receive news sometime this week about the current list of bugs being tracked at DICE, so of course I'll be sharing that with you as soon as we learn anything. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot and gets my videos out there. Until the next one though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you lads later.